Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a storm raging outside, so that blew out my work day. So I thought I'd do you a review of my MSR Titanium cookware. So still got the original catalogue back in 2002. I was a sponsored climber, so I've got the whole set back then. So I thought I'd run you through it. Some of it has been a real winner, some a little bit less so. So we'll start you off with the cup. So 1.8 ounces for you US guys, or 50 grams for us. It holds just under 400 ml. This one was made. This stuff then was made in Japan. Today it's made in Thailand. Nice cup, super lightweight. Pairs really well with the Titan Kettle as an ultra compact, light and fast kit. Personally, I use this not so much. I actually prefer, just preference, to drink out of this Snow Peak double wall mug. So if I'm having the luxury of adding a mug, I add one of these. But it's got this little lip on the bottom, so you can put this on a stove. So if you wanted a really micro cook system, you could do it, but the handles will be hot. So pretty sweet. Now, probably the best in the range is the Titan Kettle. I actually have two of them. I keep them in a decor container, so it gives me a bowl, a full cook system basically. So, brilliant pot. I think the pick of them, so 4.2 ounces or 180 grams, holds 0.85 of a litre. So, for solo, this has been my pot, cup, done everything, been everywhere. Now, as you can see on the bottom of this one's been overheated. So we were melting snow one day, and a friend of mine had put this on the stove, and it was cranking with nothing in it at all. So it actually discoloured the titanium. You can see it there. It's still working perfectly fine, but discoloured. I was a bit annoyed. So I think if you were just going to buy one piece, this would be the one I would buy. Stepping up to the Titan Cook Set, so 9.6 ounces, 274 grams. There again, one of the pieces I've used the least. Oldest nests, of course. Now, it's got a 0.7 litre pot with graduations. Now, I think this set is discontinued. These cutouts I made as cutting boards, stop stuff rattling around. So I have, well, it has been used, but not as much. If you're a couple camping all the time, this would come into its own. So there again, based. The bigger fella has a more pronounced lip on it. Now, the reason it's painted black, you'll see that with my larger pot as well, is we were mountaineering. I would pack these things in the morning with snow as hard as I could. I'd find a nice sunny rock to put them on, and the black paint would actually melt the snow during the day. So no fuel to produce water, and it worked quite well. Plenty of hack marks on the cutting board. Now, the lid, which was marketed as a fry pan, is probably the world's worst fry pan. It's alright to eat out of, but as you can see there, it deformed when I tried to fry in it. So not exactly a winner. Pretty simple handle, but it's quite a good thing to eat out of, but not as a fry pan. So the Multigrips, these are brilliant. I've actually niddled one of these pairs into one of my other kits that I still use all the time. So for a compact pair of pot lifters, these are fabulous. Now they all came with these little stuff sacks. Now the big boy in the range, the 2 litre, has a reversible lid. It comes with a pair of these grippers, but I've pinched them out. They're currently in my military transit kit. There again, the base has got this little lip on, which helps a bit from sliding off stoves. Now, some of the titanium pots that are completely flat on the bottom, they slip off pots, especially I've got one stove that has titanium supports, Japanese one, and you've really got to hang on to it, otherwise pots can slide off. So great pot. Then instead of the paint, I explained that. And finally, the eating irons. Now sporks are fine, and I've got plenty of them and used heaps of them, but if you're out for an extended period of time, having a spoon and a fork is a real bonus. It adds a bit of like culture to your eating. Now this one here I popped with center pop, and that is to give me liquid measurements in my Titan kettle, so I just use it as a dipstick. So that's good. Now there was a tool spoon as well, but I think someone might have borrowed it off me and they never got it back, which was for disassembling the fuel stoves. So that's vanished, or I've given it away, I lost it anyway. So what do I think after 20 years? Titanium is brilliant for cooking pasta, boiling water. If you're a camp gourmet that wants to do fancy cooking, it's really not for you. You'd be much better off with a single thick based pot. MSR used to do some really good non-stick aluminum ones. You'd be better off with a pot like that if you really want to cook. But if you're the fast and light crowd, which I certainly was, it's good stuff. Now today this range is of course changed, so for 20 years this has given me great service and continues to do so up till now. So I think it's a good system. The new 2-litre pot with the handles on, bought it, tried it, hated it. Anyway guys, hope you appreciate this one today. If you feel like subscribing, it's totally free and helps me out greatly. We'll catch you next time.